Happy morning all. This is Dr. R. Saranya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science from Dr. DrSNSRCAS College of Arts and Science. Today in this lecture series we are going to see the subject theory of computation. In theory of computation we are going to see one interesting topic. It's none other than pumping lemma for context-free language. We already see what is meant by context-free grammar, right? So the context-free grammar is none other than the finite set of rules we are going to follow based on the given production rule. We are going to derive some kind of string. So here the context-free language, whether it's a context-free language or not, that we are going to prove with the help of pumping lemma techniques. So the pumping lemma techniques for context-free language is mainly for proving that whether the given the language is in grammar or not, whether the language is on context-free language or not. First of all, we are going to assume L is considered as a language. Language is none other than context-free language. Then the pumping length, that and all we are going to consider such that any string W versus W. W stands the language of length greater than or equal to n, that we are going to analyze, and the strings we are going to consider in the represented with the help of the string W. And then we are going to break the W string into 5 strings. Consider the strings such as U, V, X, Y, Z. So in that we are going to put some kind of conditions. Vxy is greater than or equal to n, Vy is not equal to epsilon. For all k greater than or equal to 0, the string we are going to check based on the condition. Here let us see the proof, that how we are going to analyze the proof, whether how we are going to prove that the context-free language by using the technique called pumping lemma. First of all, we are going to assume the language L is as an context-free language, and then pumping length is considered as an n. All string longer than n can be pumped in the 5 strings W. Under conditions we are going to check over whether W is greater than or equal to n. W is considered as one kind of string. Now find a string W in language L such that W is whether the greater than or equal to n or not. That also we are going to check over. Divide W into U, V, X, Y, Z. Show that the strings are not equal to the language as well as for some k. Then consider the ways that W can be divided into U, V, X, Y, Z. Then shows that none of these can satisfies of all the 3 pumping conditions at the same time. Therefore, the W cannot be pumped. It's a controversy, it's a contradiction that we are going to analyze here. So based on the string as well as the length, we are going to analyze whether the given language is true or not. That we are going to prove whether the language is context-free language or not with the help of the techniques pumping lemma. Same like we already we used the pumping lemma, whether the pumping lemma is one kind of important tools or techniques we considered in order to prove whether the language or automata is finite automata or else the context-free language, whether it's the language is a context-free language or not. For that reason we are using the pumping techniques. Hope you understand the concepts of pumping lemma. This is a crucial role of analyzing in order to prove that whether the given language is a context-free language or not. So based on the quadruples and all, we are going to implement it in order to analyze the language. The quadruples of context-free language is you all already studied in previous chapters. Context-free grammars, we are going to we are going to derive the string based on the quadruples. The grammar G is equal to VTPS. V is none other than variables. T is a terminal symbol, and P is a set of production rules. S is none other than stat symbol. So based on that also we are going to analyze whether the language is a context-free language or not. So based on the quadruples as well as the pumping lemma techniques, we are going to pumping each and every strings. Here we considered as a 5 string that we represented with the help of the string W. So finally We are analyzed, the given language is not a context free language with the help of pumping lemma techniques. Hope you understand well about the pumping lemma techniques. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you.